Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Yates. Thank you for coming back for this meeting. I really appreciate that you have trusted us and shared your information about your financial situations, your financial goals. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to present this plan and recommend some strategies to align you towards achieving your goals. Let's get this started. Let's look at your goals. You have two goals. First is your retirement goal. You both would like to retire when Shibon turns 60. You estimate that you will need $115,000 approximately in an year to maintain your current lifestyle in retirement. You would also like to have an extra $20,000 each year that you will use to travel. Looking at the educational goal, you would like to fund 100% of your 4-year post-secondary education for your son. The expected cost for the education would be around $20,000 per year, and you would need this money when your son turns 18. So let's look at your ability to accomplish these goals. Looking at your financial snapshot, you are short. You are short by 35% in achieving your retirement goal, and you are short approximately 70% in funding education for your son. But there is no need to panic. You have the ability to achieve your goals. Honestly, you will be all right. We just need to be more focused, and we will talk about achieving these goals today. That is what we are here for. So I do not want you to worry. First thing we will do is look at your net worth statement. Under the assets, we have your joint checking account, which hold a balance of $5,000. We have your non-registered joint savings account, which is earmarked for your retirement. We have your savings account where you save money for your son's education. We have tied on Group RSP, your house, and you both have couple of cars, an SUV and a small city car. Under liabilities, we have your mortgage and your car loan. After calculating, we found that you have a net worth of approximately $980,000, which is a decent amount. Let's move on to the cash flow. The key elements in your current cash flow position looks like this. The earned income is your individual salary. Lifestyle expenses are your expenses like your housing expense, food expense, and your transportation, etc. Your registered contribution is Tyron's Group RSP and Siobhan's company pension plan. The non-registered contribution are your savings in your non-registered accounts. The other outflows are your CPP contributions and EI contributions. So if we look at your cash flow in detail, going through the rest of your life, we see some of the surplus in the coming years. However, we have a series of huge deficits during your years towards retirement. But we are not worried about these deficits, and neither should you. This is where the planning part comes in, and this is basically what we do. However, you need these surpluses to achieve your goal. You need to invest in these surplus and we would be helping you out in regards to this. The first step we want to do is to adjust your asset allocation as per your investor's profile. As we see, you are a moderately aggressive investor. We want to make sure that we get most rate of returns from your investment. We also want to diversify your portfolio well to avoid market uncertainties. Let's jump into some recommendations that we project can help you achieve your goals. As we discussed, we want to adjust your asset allocation as per your investor profile, which is moderately aggressive. We recommend opening some new accounts in order to meet your goals. We want you to open up a new RRSP account for Shivon's retirement. We want you to open up a registered education savings plan account for your son's education. We want you to have a couple of tax-free savings account for both of you. We want you to open a tax-free savings account for supporting Garrett's education. We also want you to have a joint non-registered account to accumulate additional surplus savings. We know that you have a joint checking account with a balance of $5,000. We recommend using this account as an emergency fund. We know that you expect to purchase an SUV car every 10 years, and the last SUV car you purchased was in February 2017. The value of an SUV in today's dollars is $65,000. So we recommend taking a line of credit for $65,000 in January 2027, for which you would be paying interest-only payments of approximately $390 per month. We know that you expect to purchase a small city car as well every 10 years, and the last city car you purchased was last December. The value of the city car in today's dollars is $30,000. We recommend taking a line of credit for this as well for $25,000 in January 2037, for which you would be paying interest-only payments for approximately $145 per month. Moving towards your retirement goal, you both would like to retire when Shibon turns 60. You estimate that you will need $115,000 to maintain your current lifestyle in retirement. You would also like to have an extra $20,000 each year that you will use to travel. And this is the current lifestyle cost in retirement. These are the expenses for you. You also have a non-registered savings account, which currently earns 1.5% interest and has a balance of $38,000 in it. The non-registered savings account is earmarked for your retirement. You are currently on track to achieve this goal. However, you would need to wait until Shibon turns 65. This would be suitable for both of you because at this age, your retirement benefits, your CPP and OAS, will start generating an inflow of cash flow, which would help you in achieving this goal. Tyrone may increase her contribution for her group RRSP from 3% to 5%. His company will match 100% of his contribution to a maximum of 5% of his salary. You are currently spending around $2,000 per month on entertainment expenses. You may even wish to mitigate your entertainment expenses to $800 per month. You have projected that you would need the travel expenses after your retirement for approximately $20,000 per year. I would recommend mitigating your travel expenses after your retirement to $10,000 per year. I would recommend that any leftover surplus could be added to your new joint non-registered account. In coming years, we would also try to contribute some amount to Shibon's new RRSP account and the tax-free savings account for Tyrone and Shibon to reduce the tax liability. Looking at the educational goal, you would like to fund 100% of your 4-year post-secondary education for your son. The expected cost for this would be around $20,000 per year, and you would need this money when your son Garrett turns 18. You already have a savings account where you have saved money for Garrett education. It currently holds $12,500 in cash. You contribute $2,000 per month to it and earn 1.5% interest. Assuming that you would continue to contribute until he goes to school until September 1st, 2039. You may wish to start investing $2,500 annually into Garrett's new RESP account until December 2nd, 2039. You may wish to start investing around $180 monthly into tax-free savings account for supporting the Garrett's educational until Tyrone's retirement. We would recommend that you both create your wills and set up a power of attorney and beneficiary for your registered accounts, as well as for any of your life insurance policies you have. Now, let's look at the cash flow, surplus, and deficit of the proposed plan we make. Now, looking at the cash flow and surplus cash flow account, we can see that all the surplus is now being invested to give us the desired rate of return, and there is no deficit that is shown. As per the proposed plan, we project that you would be able to fully achieve your retirement goal as well as your educational goal. Well, that is all I need to discuss today. I would love to answer any of your questions or any problems that you might face in implementing such recommendations. Thank you.